Hi, hello, happy Pride Month, everyone. So I decided to do this cute, colorful rainbow tees type of look. If you want to know how I got this look, please keep watching. Since I am using such bold colors for this look, I decided to use a base that is going to give me the best color payoff for my lids. When we're darker skin tone, it's kind of hard to get these oranges and yellows and reds to show up, so I decided to use the Plouise eyeshadow base. I'm using the James Charles and Morphe eyeshadow palette for this entire look, and would you look at me with the shade sheet, I am using the shade You're Kidding, and I'll put that right on the inner part of my eye for the beginning of the top part of the cut crease. Every time I do cut creases, I'm always worried that I don't take the shadow up high enough, or that I'm taking it up too high. And then when I cut my crease, I realize like I need to take that shit up to my eyebrow, because I like for the colors above the cut crease to really show. And as you can see on the other eye, I mean, you can kind of see them, but not really. So going forward, I'm gonna take that bitch to the ceiling. I'm now taking that bright orange shade called Sis, and I'm gonna put that right after that red shade. And now I'm just blending those two shades together. And to cut my crease, I'm using the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and I think it's like color 00. It's the whitest one. I'm getting a little bit better at elongated cut creases. I still need a little bit of practice, but the more I do them, the better I feel like I'm getting. So this is definitely not my best, but I really like the way this look came together in the end. Don't judge me until you see the end yet, please. So the first color that I'm putting down for my cut crease is the color B. It's this very bright yellow shade. Next up, I'm using the shade Social Blade, that bright green shade, putting that right next to the yellow, and I'm going to blend them together on the edges so it looks all nice and seamless and whatnot. I'm also taking a tiny detail brush and going right along the edge of the cut crease. I like to use a detail brush when I get up close like that, so I don't go into the other shades. I want it to be very cut, precise lines. The last shade that I'm using in the cut crease portion is this dark green shade called Daddy. Putting that on the elongated portion of the cut crease. So I wasn't able to show me doing my wing liner because I had to bend down and look into the mirror to do it, but I'm using the Inglot 77 gel liner, and this is a MAC. Ooh, y'all, I might lie. I think this is a MAC 232 brush. Yeah, see, I have to bend down and look into my mirror. Hold on, let me find out what kind of brush this is. It's a MAC 208 brush. I really like to use this brush when I'm doing my gel liner. It just makes the wings really easy and really seamless. Sharp. I'm using the Fenty Beauty primer to prime my face, and the foundation that I'm using is the new Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation, and I'm using the shade 310 Burkina. So this is my second time using this foundation, and I definitely realized that the first time I used it, I used way too much. When I used less this time, I actually think the shade looked a lot better on me, a little bit more natural. I just definitely think I was a little bit too heavy-handed the first time I used it. So of course I'm going to continue to use this foundation and see how it works for me, but I really like the way that it looks when I created this look. I mean, obviously I'm still going to have to work with a little bit, especially like around my hairline and my neck and everything, but that's why they tell you, girls, blend to your neck. Blend down your neck. I'm also using the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer in the shade 13. To set my concealer, I'm using the Mercier Deep Translucent Setting Powder. I really like the way the setting powder works with the concealer. It kind of tones it down, but it still leaves me with a brightened under eye. So for under my eyes, I started off with the shade Playground, which is that bright blue shade. But I didn't really like the way that looked, so I ended up putting Brother on top of it, which is the blue that's right next to it, the matte blue. And then after the blue shades, I used the purple shade Escape. Like, the blue looked really pretty when I first put it on, but when I kind of started to blend it out, I didn't really like the way it was looking. So as you can see, I blended it out just a little bit. I didn't even blend it out that much, but it kind of lost its like pizzazz. It wasn't like popping like it was when I first put it on. So that's what made me go and put the blue on top. It just wasn't blue enough for me. If it would have stayed that very bright blue, which maybe I need to use some sort of gel or something to mix it in to make it stay popping like that, or a light concealer or something, which I might do next time. But yeah, it wasn't giving me what I needed. So I'm just bronzing my nose just a little bit, a little light contour, not really a full contour because I'm using a bronzer instead of a contour. But to do this, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Stalk'r bronzer in the shade Coco Naughty. It's not a full-on contour, as you can see. It's not like snatch. It's just, you know, a little pinch, a little touch. And of course, I'm using that same bronzer to bronze up my face. I use the Colourpop mascara on both my bottom and top lashes in black. And the eyeliner that I'm using is a purple eyeliner by LA Girl, and it is in the shade, hold on, I have it right here. Let me see if I can find it. What shade? Where is it? Where's the shade? It is in the shade. It is in the shade purple. Wait, Paradise Purple. Y'all can see how dark the lettering is on this eyeliner. Why would they do that to people? The lashes that I'm wearing are the House of Lashes lashes in the style Iconic. To line my lips, I'm using the Kylie Cosmetics lip liner in the shade 22. And the lipstick that I'm using is Electric Rain by Raine. It is a poppin', bright as hell orange shade, and it is so beautiful. Love Raine. And finally, I am using my Anastasia Sun Dipped Glow Kit to highlight my face and nose and inner eye. And that is it, y'all. That is the end of this Rainbow Bright tutorial. Please let me know what you think. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, what are you doing? Come join the party. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!